my name is Danica and I have hearing loss. If you just stumbled into my channel, welcome. Hi, hello. So, as you know, I'm already 40 years old, but I have a hearing as profound as a 90 years old. So, that's me. Now, I'm just going to share with you guys how I got to this point as far as I can remember. As a kid, I always have sipon or colds or flu, and it would somehow affect my hearing or my ears. And I think that's what they call the titis media. So every time I have that, my ears would really hurt, and a visit to the ENT would tell me that my eardrums are perforated. So basically, that's how I knew that I really have ear problems, but I wasn't sure yet if I have hearing loss at that time. So it was in high school that I noticed a little bit, just a slight difference in my hearing because I would always feel the need to be in front of the class, like sitting in the front row so that I could hear a teacher better. And then in college also it became worse because I noticed I love eating shrimps, and every time I do so, my nose would get so congested, and it would make my ears really heavy as well. So when it becomes heavy, I would also feel very deaf. By the time I graduated in college, I kind of always knew that I'm gonna have a challenge in applying for jobs because I know that I couldn't hear really well, and much more. I applied in a call center. It wasn't really my intention to apply, but I was referred, so I just tried. And I've got really concerned about delivering or performing the job well because I know we're gonna wear headsets, and I know it's gonna be a problem, but I still tried my best. And who knew I lasted there for 6 years? Yes. But however, at that span of time, that's where I also officially got diagnosed with hearing loss. Because I think it was in 2008 or 2009. That's the time where I was already handling a team, and some of my teammates, they asked me questions. I would answer differently. So that became an issue. It was so embarrassing. So that's when I decided to have a hearing test, and there I was informed that I have mixed hearing loss. So I was then advised to wear hearing aids, but hearing aids are quite costly here in the Philippines, so I didn't buy one yet. So I still continued working. One time, while I was at the office working, I could feel that the air conditioning unit was so loud, like it was inside my head. But then I just shrugged it off. I thought it was just nothing. So I went to the comfort room, and I still wonder why does the air conditioning unit seems like it's still following me. So it's still very loud. I was quite confused, but still didn't really give a big deal out of it until I went home. So I was like bringing the whole air conditioning unit inside my head, and I feel like crying. So I don't know because it's not going away. I don't know what it was called like until I did a little bit of research, and I found out that it's a tinnitus. So I went to visit an ENT again, and I was prescribed with a medicine called Ring Stop. But when I tried to search, this one never really goes away. Yeah, so I just would have to live with it, and maybe perhaps a change of lifestyle would somehow manage the condition. Eventually, I just get used to it. There are times when it gets too loud when I drink very, very strong coffee. So, yeah, but most of the time, it's just like a humming sound now, like, hmm, not like before when it started, it was really, really loud and uncomfortable. So, yeah, you can just imagine me having hearing loss already, plus tinnitus. I would get confused sometimes what I was hearing. Yeah, what is it? Is it somebody calling me? Is someone shouting? So yeah, that's my life every day. So that's it. After 6 years of working in that call center, I finally decided that I'll stop, change careers, because I think it's contributing more to my condition because of the unhealthy lifestyle, sleeping patterns, because it changes every time your schedule changes, and I'm mostly scheduled on graveyard shift. So I work in the evening and sleep at night, which is not really healthy for us. So fast forward to 2015, I can remember that it was December. I woke up one day and I feel like something burst inside my ear, my right ear. And so ear felt heavy again, and my hearing was kind of muffled, but I didn't really think about it that much because usually after a few days, it will go away. But then when I tried to clean it, using a cotton buds, I can feel like there's something in there. So again, I went to the ENT and he found out that I had cholesteatoma. Yes, that's the worst thing. So I need to get operated. So cholesteatoma is a growth behind your eardrums. It develops when dead skin cells gather to develop or form like a cyst. So it usually happens when you have a retracted or a ruptured eardrums. Now, if left untreated, cholesteatoma would result to either meningitis or brain abscess. So it can be very deadly. So I have to get operated. But the thing is, here in Cebu, they don't or no surgeon operates cholesteatoma at that time. I'm not really sure, but I was advised to go to Manila. So after a few months, we decided to have the operation, and I stayed there for like 2 weeks, two or 3 weeks, yeah. And basically, after the operation, if my hearing condition was like 50%, it goes down to only 20%. So it became more and more deaf. So this right ear, if I don't have my hearing aids on, it could barely hear anything. So yeah, I am now dependent on my hearing aids because even if my other ear is not yet operated, I mean, it still has, it still needs higher decibels for it to hear. So yeah, it is what it is. I guess my takeaway in all this, because I think the my condition can be preventable. So if you have younger kids who are experiencing colds or flu, it would be advisable to treat it immediately so it will not affect their ears. And because if you have hearing loss, it could really affect your confidence. It could affect your communication skills. It will make you really shy because if you cannot hear, it would be embarrassing to let the other person repeat several times what he was saying for you to understand. So yeah, that's it. But it's a good thing with the technology now. Yeah, it gives us the ability to hear more because there are lots of hearing aids that can really, really support even profound hearing loss. So I guess that's it for today, guys. If you have any questions for me, feel free to comment. Bye!